We learn so many different types of history from kindergarten through 12th grade, but to have a specific focus on some of the heritages and just the great accomplishments of different cultures, specifically African American and Hispanic cultures.
The fact that there was an entire class that was dedicated to teaching a specific part of history. I also chose this class because I really wanted to learn about the things that they didn't teach, and I think they miss a lot of important aspects of history. Not just the more sad parts, but also the empowering parts.
I thought it would be a good chance to learn a little bit more about history and what really happened and go a little more in depth.
One that really stood out to me is Phyllis Wheatley. She wrote to George Washington and paved the way to actually help Black soldiers fighting the war.
Benjamin Banneker, so he was chosen to help map out Washington, D.C. It took a long time. He did the same or more amount of work as his white counterparts, but he was still paid a lot less.
Something else that was really interesting was learning about the 54th Massachusetts Regiment. And it was one of the first regiments that allowed Black soldiers to fight. And that's something I thought was really interesting because I think it was one of the first steps in a more equal society, seeing as people were able to fight alongside each other and not really thinking about the other person's color. There's so many different journeys that different people have taken throughout history. And to be able to really learn and try to put yourself in that position during those times in society, and just to be able to see the improvement and growth from there to where we are today, but also being able to acknowledge that there's still more that we need to do.
This class allows you to learn more about yourself, and you become a more aware person of the world around you and the real problems that your community faces and your peers face. That allows you to become a more empathetic person, a kinder person, and for me and a lot of my classmates, it's inspired us to take change.
I envision myself using what I've learned to serve as a voice and help educate people. And later in my career, I would like to kind of venture in that field of ethnic studies.
It is a really great class. I would very advise y'all take it.